How's it going, everybody? It's Stas here. So the stock market, well, it's selling off yet again. We're about 2.5 hours into the session, and we have the Dow and the S&P down about 0.3%. The NASDAQ 100's down 0.1%. Same with the Russell, and we're seeing a spike in volatility. So we got to break down some charts, what I'm doing now, my thoughts on the market. So sit back, relax, smash that like button, take a sip of that coffee. You're gonna need it. Check out my Patreon down below, and let's get right into the video. So if the markets were to close right now, it would be the 5th straight red day for the S&P and for the Dow Jones. And looking here on SPY, on this 5-day, 5-minute chart, you can see the red that we've been seeing. In fact, just now, we took the lows out from yesterday. We hit a brand new low of $447.34. The prior low being yesterday at about $448.40. The prior day before that, the low was $448.90. Before that, it was $450. You guys get the point. Every day for the past 5 days up until now, anything can change, but every day we've been taking the lows out. Lower lows, lower highs, all of that good stuff. Well, I guess it's not good stuff for the Bulls. It is for the Bears. If you've been short the markets, you've been making money. And at this point in time, on the 5-day, 5-minute, I wouldn't be surprised, since we just took the lows out, if we saw some sort of relief rally heading into the market close, or maybe into the middle of the day, and then we dump off again at market close. That's kind of what I'm thinking, because we've seen such a big dump off. Just today alone, from 451.50 at market open to 447, that is a drop of almost 1%. So we're seeing that dump off. We're already seeing a big green candle pushing here on the 5-day, 5-minute, and not to mention the bullish divergence here on the 5-day, 5-minute. If you guys look at the RSI, it's gaining some strength here as we're still selling off a bit. So that could be a sign that we will get some sort of relief rally on SPY, maybe back up towards the moving averages on this 5-day, 5-minute. And then from there, again, maybe if we do get that relief rally in the middle of the day today, from there, maybe we dump off and close on another downswing. So the markets are not looking too great right now. But in the grand scheme of things, let's not BS ourselves. We're still uptrending, right? On the 20-day chart, the stock chart for SPY or the ETF chart doesn't look that bad. On the 4-hour chart, this is a mere pullback, a simple, healthy pullback. The uptrend is still holding. So this is why you have to look at multiple time frames, right? Because each time frame gives you a different perspective. The larger time frames in this case tells us it's not a big deal that we're selling off. The uptrend's continuing. But again, going back to that 5-day chart, it's kind of showing us the selling pressure in the short term, the fact that we have 5 straight days of selling so far. So look at multiple time frames. That's the moral of the story here, guys. And if you look on the 4-hour, it looks like we are potentially going to play off of this 180 moving average, right? The gold line, which I've said before, I'll say it again right now. This has been support over the past many months, right? Ever since, February, March of 2021. So I want to see if buyers step in here. And me personally, guys, I don't own SPY, but I do own VOO, which has a smaller expense ratio, if I could even talk, guys, than SPY. And it's essentially the same thing. Both of these ETFs track the S&P 500. And I bought a little bit of VOO today, more VOO, shall I say, because I buy this all the time. Pretty much every week I'm buying VOO, just to have some exposure to the overall markets, kind of as a base of my overall long-term portfolio, right? I mean, I like having a position in the S&P 500. I'm not one of these guys that thinks He's extremely smart enough to beat the markets all the time, pick individual stocks, and have no ETF exposure. I'm not that guy, although I do like some individual stock exposure. I'd say I keep ETFs at around 30% of my overall long-term portfolios, 30 to 40, maybe 50%. And then I like to do individual stocks around that. And then I like trading as well. Obviously, I pull income from the stock market, from swing trading, day trading sometimes, selling covered calls. This is how I make a majority of my income these days, right? So we're seeing a bit of a sell-off, and QQQ, which tracks the NASDAQ 100, let me pull it up here, guys. This is, it's looking like it's taking the lows out as well. You can see it on the 5-day, 5-minute. It's not quite there yet like SPY is, but it's almost there, guys. It's pretty much there. The lows from yesterday, well, now that I'm looking at it, QQQ did take the lows out from yesterday. Those were at 379.20. Now we broke under a bit earlier to 378.60. So we took the lows out from yesterday, but we didn't take the lows out from Wednesday, being 378.45. So this must break. If you're a bear in the markets right now, you want lower prices on QQQ, you got to see a break under the mid 378s, and then from there pulling back on that 4-hour chart. Again, multiple time frames, must look at all of them. If we break 378.50, we're probably going to go down to the low 370s. That's going to bring down a lot of tech stocks as well. And hey, we might be able to get some buying opportunities on our favorite big tech stocks at that point in time. So what do you guys think? Drop me a comment down below. I'd love to know. And for me, like I said, I've been buying a little bit of the S&P. I've been selling covered calls on specific stocks here, like Tattooed Chef, SoFi, JWN. These are a couple I own. I've been selling calls, making money there. And other than that, I haven't really, the past week or so, been buying much of anything else. I mean, it's been kind of a slow week for me. And I'm kind of just waiting things out. I kind of want to wait until next week and see where the markets end up pushing. And I do have my eyes on a couple of stocks. AMC's breaking out. We're seeing an ascending triangle play out on this one. I like it. It looks like it's filling the gap to 52.53. If that were to break, we might be going $60 again. UPS is one that I'm also looking at. United Parcel Service. This one's down from 220 to 191. It's down about 15%. Well into correction territory, but not quite yet into bear market territory. Not quite yet. But I'm watching that, and on the 3-year chart, you guys can see this is simply a pullback. We're holding the uptrend above both moving averages on the 3-year and on the yearly chart. The yearly chart, we're only above one moving average, but the uptrend nonetheless is continuing on UPS, so I like this one. Visa is another one that I've talked about quite a bit on the channel. It's down about $30 right now. It's, oh my God, my dog just scared the crap out of me. She just walked upstairs and came into the office. Hello there. How are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, you want to say hi? Well, I'm filming a video right now. Visa down about 10%, well into correction territory. And we're trading under the moving averages. It's down $30 per share from the all-time high. And if you look on the 3-year chart, it's holding the uptrend, and on the yearly chart. So I think this could end up being bought up. Patience is key with all these stocks, guys. And Intel is one I'm looking at too. It's down 20%. It's in a bear market. We see a 3-year chart uptrend continuation here, especially if we start breaking out into the mid-high 50s. And on the yearly chart, we got to start breaking out of those moving averages into the mid-high 50s. And then, geez, my voice is raspy today, guys. And then from there, we could start making that push higher. So I'm going to wrap it up. That's pretty much it. I don't want to keep you guys too long. If you all enjoyed the video, hit the like button, leave me a comment, let me know your thoughts, and subscribe. Those are 3 ways that you can help me out. I really appreciate it. And that all of that stuff helps me out in the YouTube algorithm. Thank you guys so much for being here. And check out my Patreon. If you guys want all my real-time buys, sells, call-outs, morning update videos, private Discord access, and more, all of that's on Patreon. Link down below. Get your free money from M1 Finance and from Webull. And that's pretty much it. You guys can check out the next video here. I think the dog wants to say hi. Do you want to say hi really quick? Come here. Let me show you guys what she's doing right now. She's being too cute. Hold up. Come here, pup. She has no idea, honestly. Say hello. Yeah? What stocks are we talking today, huh? Are we buying any stocks today? Say not today, other than VOO. Okay. All right, guys. That's it. I'll catch you guys later. Click the next video up here. I'll see you there. Keep crushing the market. Stay safe out there. Peace out.